Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Alexis. Today I'm just going to do a quick little get ready with me kind of life update type thing. I have a couple errands to run before I have my physio appointment this afternoon, so I thought I would go ahead and film just doing a little makeup looky-roo. So if you're interested in hearing a little bit about what's been going on with me lately and watch me do a little bit of a look, then keep watching. All right, guys. So, basically a little bit of what's been going on with me lately. I'm not sure if I have filmed a video regarding this or not, or kind of like touched on it in a previous video or two. But I have been pretty unwell for a couple of months now. I haven't been back at work for over 2 months now due to this illness slash BS that's going on with my body. I ended up with a pretty bad sinus infection, and then ended up with like a upper respiratory type thing. And so my doctor sent me to get like an ultrasound of my chest and my sinuses, and everything in my sinuses looked fine, but I have a partial collapsed right lung. So that could explain like the coughing I've been having lately and just the general unwellness that I've been feeling. Yeah, so we're basically just going to kind of monitor this. My doctor did say that previously it could have been from a past deep vein thrombosis with blood clots that were passing into my lungs, which is called a pulmonary emboli. And I was coughing up like 50-cent piece sized blood clots that were traveling from a clot that originated in my groin. It's very dangerous. I had a complete blockage of the vein in my leg, the main vein in my leg, and I very closely, if it hadn't been caught when it was, and I hadn't gone to my GP when I did, I actually could have died. So I was in the hospital. Recovery took ages, and they thought that when they were doing a bunch of scans on my body at that time, this is like when I was 16, 17, so ages and ages ago. But they did some scans, and they found what they thought was a shadow, or not a shadow, they thought what they saw was a fibrous mass in between my spine and my stomach cavity. So they went in and did exploratory surgery, and then and it comes to find out it was actually like this big gloopy Elmer's glue type of mass, and that there were a bunch of lymph nodes growing everywhere. There was one that was wrapped around one of my ovaries. There was one that was wrapped around my appendix. Everything came back fine. They still don't really know what happened. I'm using the Tartelette palette today. I primed with my Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer and my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. And so, yeah, that was a bit of an interesting time of my life. But anyway, I digress. But my doctor was telling me that it could have been like from when that originally happened. But again, that was over 15 years ago, and closer to 20, oh my God, almost 20 years ago. And so, yeah, my GP was saying it could have been from then, but I've had multiple lung scans. I've always had problems with my lungs. I typically will get bronchitis once every couple of years, and it really knocks me about. So I feel like this is a new development, because it's definitely something that they would have picked up, previously on other scans that I had done. So, I have to be monitored now. So I have another CT that I have to get done in October, just to monitor my lungs and make sure everything is okay. So that's that bit of drama with that. And then, so my sinuses are fine. That's great. I'm feeling back to myself. But now I have a pinched nerve in my back, which is causing sciatica. And if you don't know what sciatica is, it's basically you have a nerve that runs down the back of your left leg, and that's your sciatic nerve. And when it gets pinched in your back, it just shoots pain constantly down that nerve, up and down the back of your leg. It can travel around to the front of your knee, it can travel down into your calf, into your foot. It just depends on where in your spinal column that nerve is being pinched. So I went in yesterday and I had to get an MRI done. And I was so exhausted. I was in so much pain that I actually fell asleep inside the MRI tube. Don't know how it happened. Don't know how long I was asleep. I don't know how long the actual test took because I was asleep for it. So that's my little funny story from yesterday. I have an appointment with my GP to see him again next week, just to kind of go over the results and see what's going on with that. So yeah, that's basically like where I'm at right now. And yeah, it kind of sucks. Like, I did have a good day yesterday. I was able to meet up with a friend of mine, whom I haven't seen in literally a year. And it was really great to catch up with her, but I was in so much pain afterwards. Like, last night was just ridiculous. So yeah, it was really good to see my friend. Also, my husband and I have decided, now this is not for a while yet, another year and a half, but we have been married almost 10 years. So, well, actually almost 9 years. But what we've decided to do is kind of do like a little renewal of our vows. When we got married, my husband's family like couldn't all come over. So it was my husband's parents and his sister that came over for the wedding. And unfortunately, like Paul's family didn't get to participate. So we decided to have a little 10-year wedding vow renewal, so that his family can come and actually see and, you know, come for a little holiday and that sort of thing. So I'm hoping that some of my family can come as well, because that would just mean the world to me. You know, just an affirmation of our love for each other and our relationship, and how we've grown as people. And so yeah, so that's basically what is going on. We're pretty excited about it. We think we know what the theme is going to be. Actually, I kind of, Amy, my friend that I was having lunch with yesterday, gave me the idea. I kind of stole her idea for her, for her renewal. But she seems pretty keen to let me have the idea. So I'm really, really excited. There's going to be I really have a feeling it's going to be just like so much fun. Really excited about it. So yeah, that's pretty much it as far as that is concerned. I don't really know what else to say about it. I'm pretty excited about it. It's going to be a great day. And I hope that a lot of our family, like my family from the States, can come so they can see, you know, the life that Paul and I have built here in Australia, and get to meet my in-laws again, and, you know, kind of just hang out, and yeah, so it hopefully will be a good time. I'm going to be using my Fenty Beauty foundation today. So yeah, that's basically in a nutshell what's been going on with me. Yeah, so pretty excited about that. My best friend's little boy is turning 2 today, actually turns 2 today. We have his birthday party tomorrow, and so I need to go out and get him his little gift card, to get him some new clothes. So I asked Moira what he needs for his birthday, and she was like, "Oh, just give me a gift card." And I was like, "Well, where do you want it?" And so she told me, and it's a place that I can get to relatively easily. And I need to go to the post office because I ordered the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette, and I ordered it the day that it was released internationally. So on the 7th it actually came up. I didn't have to wait till the 8th, which was really awesome. But I ordered it, and I ordered a couple of other palettes so that I can review them because I had Raw Beauty Christy and Nikki Tutorials tell me about this brand called Juvia's Place. And I've seen Nikki use them, and I have seen Christy use them, and the palettes, the colors, the pigmentation, everything looks phenomenal. So I'm really keen to give those a shot. And yeah, but for some reason it has still says that it has been processed at London Heathrow, but not that it has shipped or left Britain or England. I'm not sure, the UK. So I'm just basically waiting on that to happen, and it's kind of stuffed me up as far as my channel because I can't film my videos regarding those, and so I've kind of run out of things to try out and that sort of thing. So I'm kind of annoyed by it. I did email Beauty Bay and ask them like what the deal was, if they could, you know, find out from the shipping company like what the go is, if it's stuck in customs, what the deal is. And they sent me an email back saying that that I can go down to my local post office and they should be able to update me on what's going on with my order. So, I mean, I'm a little kind of put out by that, but at the same time, like, I get it. Oh shit, I just dumped out like a ton of powder. Also, a very sad thing, which I have actually kind of like remedied. The Laura Mercier has pulled out of Australia, out of all outlets in Australia. So I quickly ordered off of strawberry.net. Malky's playing with the blinds, so I'm sorry for the noise. But I ordered 2 more jars of this powder because I don't think I can live without it. So, so yeah, I really, really enjoy this powder. So I bought 2 more, and I have those waiting on standby. So yeah, that's a little bit of a, I don't know, strange little segue there. But yeah, so I'm just waiting on my order from Beauty Bay. I'm hoping that when I go down to my local post office that they can give me some sort of information, or maybe it's just sitting there, like they didn't deliver it to my house, they're just waiting and I didn't see the little notification and it's just kind of chilling there. So that's my hope, is that that's the case. So yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. Oh, and this morning I woke up and my my nose ring was missing. I went to blow my nose and then noticed that it wasn't there, and I'm like, oh shit, I've lost another nose ring. For some reason, the little S, oh god, the little S studs that that you can put in, they fall out of my nose from time to time, and it can be when I'm blowing my nose or picking my nose. No, I'm joking. Granted, everybody picks their nose at some point in their lives, but I try to be a little more classy than that. So anyway, I don't know why I'm talking about this, but I had to put my hoop back in, but then like I went into my bedroom and it had fallen out when I was sleeping. So not a super big drama there. But yeah, so that's pretty much been my day. I've had a couple cups of coffee. I have had, I've watched my YouTube videos. I've had a shower. And I kind of want to broach something, but I don't know if I'm actually like kind of speaking out of turn. But it's something that I'm feeling a certain way about. I actually bought the Life is a Drag palette. I have filmed a video with it, and I am not sure if I want to post it, given what has been happening in the last 48 to 72 hours within the beauty community. There have been some very ugly things that have come to light, and there have been some very ugly things that have been said in the past, as well as recently. And I don't know if I should post the video that I did of my review. I don't want to come off like I'm taking sides or anything like this because I don't know these people personally, but from a consumer standpoint, I'm not very impressed with what has happened and what has come to light. As a woman of color, and a Jew, I fall into a very small demographic of people, but I have never understood racism. I have never understood, how people can feel negative feelings to somebody for something they can't help, i.e., the color of their skin. I also don't think that it's funny to make fun of disabled people. I don't think it's funny to make fun of people based on the color of their skin, their demographic, anything like that. I'm not comfortable with it. So I don't know if I want to seem like I am supporting that type of behavior. And I think one of the things that I'm kind of grappling with is, if I post this video, am I going to get a lot of negative reactions? And because I am literally a 30-person strong channel who consists mainly of my family and friends, I don't want to subject myself to that kind of drama. And I don't want to subject my family to that kind of drama either. I mean, I might, post this video first to kind of give my thoughts on it. I do not support racist, derogatory, bigoted, ignorant statements. I'm not going to sit here and act like I am holier than thou and I am perfect and I have never said anything that is, quote unquote, off color, because I have a strange sense of humor. I find different things that some people might not find funny hysterical. I just have a very warped sense of humor. But racism and bigoted and hurtful remarks are something that I try and shy away from. I try to, as Peter Mon puts it, remain teachable every day. There is literally so much in the universe that we don't know that we can learn about every day. We can gain something every day, as far as knowledge is concerned. So yeah, I want to separate the person from the product, if that makes sense. I just don't know if I can, in good conscience, kind of appear to be supporting that behavior. I don't want to kind of damage my reputation that I am trying to build within this community. I don't know any other better way to explain it than that. I feel like a certain kind of way. I'm using the Back to Bronze from L'Oreal. I've used this in another video and I really, really liked it. It's a matte bronzer and it's very subtle. It's very pretty though. Anyway, I'm feeling a little bit of hesitation as far as filming the video, or not filming it, posting the video that I've done, because I don't want to show or people to misconstrue the review of the makeup. regarding my personal feelings towards what has happened. I am, like I said, I've got a 30 strong, a 30 strong, little community here. Like again, that consists of family and friends mostly. Um, I don't know. I'm very torn on what to do. I'm not sure if I should do this video or not. Um, yeah, that's basically where I stand with that. I feel bad because I actually liked the palette. Um, but like I said, I don't know these people personally, but this is very messy behavior that they are. This is the Life's a Peach blush from L'Oreal that I have just purchased, and I freaking love it. It is so pretty. It's a perfect peachy color. You know, hence the name. The only thing I don't like about it is that there's a bit of shimmer to it, and because I'm kind of an oily girl, I try to generally stay away from shimmery blush powders because I feel like they accentuate my greasiness, for lack of better terms. So, yeah. Where was I? Yeah, I feel a certain kind of way about it, and I don't know how to necessarily address it, and if I should even do it. Like I said, I don't know these people personally. I've never met them. I am relatively new to the world of beauty on YouTube in general. I actually only found out about it when I happened to come across, shit, what was it? I think it was some kind of drama video that kind of launched me into this world of beauty. I'm going to be going into my ambient highlighting powder trio from Hourglass. This is what it looks like, and they are just, I have the smaller one of these, and I fucking love them. So the color I'm going to go into today, I believe, is Radiant Light, which is this bronzier shade here. Yeah, so I don't want to speak out of turn, if that makes sense. I don't want to come across holier than thou or that sort of thing. Another thing that has really been bothering me, a lot of people are wanting to argue the point of, if, you know, your friends say words around you, whether it is a black friend or a gay friend or a person of color says a word around you, that it makes it okay to say those things. And I have had black friends my entire life, and I would never, ever, with the A or the hard R, ever say the N word to, around, or to even address my friend. That is a no-no. I have grown up with a very educated background as far as that's concerned. I would never in my life think that I got to use that word because I have black friends or black family members or what have you. That is not a word that should be used. That is not a word. I don't, and frankly, I don't think anyone should be using that word, whether they're trying to take it back or not. That word is a no-no. The F word is a no-no. I have been a part of the gay community my entire life. I have family members. I myself am part of the LGBTQ plus community, and I would never refer to one of my friends as the F word. That word in and of itself is a disgusting word. And just because I consider myself part of the community due to my beliefs and my sexual orientation, I do not feel that that word is for me to take back. It's a gross word. It's a harmful word. It's a derogatory word. I don't care if you're saying it to your friends in jest or not. It's just not appropriate. So yeah, I just I have some very staunch feelings about that. Um, you guys don't know me, and well, you guys do know me, except for the few that of you that don't know me on a personal level, wouldn't know that about me. So I'm feeling a little hesitant about even talking about it. Um, this video may not even see the light of day ever, but I can't get my fucking lipstick. There we go. Jesus. All right, this is from Maybelline. This is the color Crazy for Coffee. It's really pretty nude. Picked this up. Ooh. Oh, yes. Ah, absolutely perfect. This is a beautiful color. I don't know if I'm gonna get hate for this video or not. I really don't. Um, I feel like when you put yourself out there, you put yourself out there for people to judge. And regardless of where you were raised, where you were born, where you grew up, I think racism and bigotry and discrimination are learned behaviors. I was always taught that you respect somebody for the person they are, not for who they pray to, who they have sex with, who they choose to marry, and the color of their skin. Um, and so to kind of palm it off and say, oh, this is where I was raised and that's how I was born to think and that sort of thing. I'm all for personal growth and I'm all for learning from your mistakes. But to basically kind of pass the buck as far as taking responsibility for those actions, I feel is counterproductive. I feel is a cop out. And yeah, that's basically all I've got to say on the situation. I hope you guys like this video. Maybe start a discussion in the comment section. I would be interested in hearing what other people feel about this. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Oh, burp.